Now, while the Congress victory in Haryana is said to be almost a done deal, the same cannot be said, however, for the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The exit polls, which have predicted a clear lead for the NC Congress alliance, however, there are also projections of them falling short of a majority mark. Now, which is when the PDP, the independents and the smaller parties play a crucial role. And this is exactly when it comes to the eventuality that has all the stakeholders, many of them already losing their sleep and firming up when it comes to the strategies, with speculations which arrive that the BJP might shore up its numbers by corralling candidates not backed by any other political party. And since 40% of the contestants in the fray fall under this category, they could very well play the role of kingmakers. However, that largely depends on how well the BJP fares in the Jammu region. As far as NC Congress are concerned, there is curious back and forth over whether or not the PDP is on the same side as them, because while the NC patron Farooq Abdullah came on record to congratulate Mehbooba Mufti for backing them, his son, however, was not giving any clear answers. Omar Abdullah calling the talks of support as premature speculations. Mehbooba Mufti's daughter and PDP candidate Iltija Mufti saying that the support for a secular front that they will be extending, but final decision, however, will be taken by the High Command and only after complete results are out.
Very grateful to Mrs. Mufti for having taken that decision. It is in the best interest of this state that we all right-thinking parties join together to move the state forward and get it out of the tragedies of last 10 years. There is no other way. We want this state to be the same height that it had.
PDP is a part of the India Alliance at the national level, and what happens in the state is for everyone to see in the next 2 or 3 days.
For quite some time, we've maintained this line that we will do everything possible to keep the BJP out. That was our commitment to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Who said that National Conference is secular? And who said that National Conference is going to formulate the government with the secular forces? We have doubts about it, our doubts about it. So that's why we maintain we are not naming any particular party. Wherever, if there are parties which can come together on the secular agenda which fits the PDP, then we'll support it.
All right, let's introduce our reporters on the ground from Jammu and from Kashmir. We have Akanksha joining in from the Jammu region. Good morning to you, Akanksha. We have Yavar joining us from Lal Chowk there in Srinagar. Good morning to you, Yavar. All right, Akanksha, let's begin with you, because as far as the BJP is concerned and its influence, mainly in the Jammu region, it seems to be banking on that. And of course, with the elections taking place after a significant amount of time, it seems to be rolling on the Naya Kashmir angle.
Well, absolutely, Amita, and it goes without saying that today is a day for Jammu and Kashmir. 10 years after the last election and 5 years after the abrogation of Article 370, today it will be decided who will form the government, or will it be a hung assembly? Only the time will tell. But before telling you about the political fight, let me show you around and tell you what is happening at the counting center. In just another 20 minutes, the counting will begin. And as you can see behind me, the security has been strengthened here, because Jammu and Kashmir is a sensitive area, and that is why the security is very important here. Also on this side, you can see that passes of each and every official that is going inside the counting center is being checked. Till now, the Election Commission's observer, several officials have already gone inside. More and more cars are going in. These are the constituencies whose votes will be counted. This includes Jammu East, Nagrota, Jammu North, Mud, Akhnur, as well as Cham. So in this counting center, the votes of these 6 constituencies will be counted, and the counting of these votes will begin in just some time. And as you can see around me, officials are going in. On this side, there is heightened security. As you can see, each and every car that is going inside is being checked. All the passes are also being checked by the Election Commission officials here as well. But as far as the political fight is concerned, Amita, as you asked, Jammu division is quite important. It has 43 seats. This is said to be the stronghold of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So the party will try to retain the seat or increase its tally. We've been speaking to a lot of BJP leaders and they told us that they are aiming for 35 seats. If they get the 35 seats, then they will speak to independents and also the like-minded parties and will attempt to form the government. But they are claiming that they will remain the single largest party. As far as Congress is concerned, they used to have stronghold here in Jammu division long back, but after 2014 they lost the ground. But this time it remains to be seen who gets how many seats, and that will be very important, especially for BJP, which is aiming to get seats here and aiming that
well, as
based
far as
on
the parties and the influence that they have on certain regions, especially when it comes to the BJP in Jammu region, let's mainly talk about the other political parties in the fray as well. Yavar, who is joining us from the iconic Lal Chowk, because Yavar, you would have seen into your own eyes in the last 5 years, ever since the abrogation of Article 370 happened, how the situation in Srinagar in particular has changed over these years, with the people also facing the election after almost a decade.
Well, exactly. This is a historic elections and all the eyes are on the counting. Now the people are waiting that whether it's going to be a majority party or the hung assembly. Many of the things have been changed in the past 5 years after the abrogation of Article 370. There has been the frequent change that have been witnessed in the Union Territory. Now many of the things have been changed for this election as well. In the 2014 to the 2024, there has been a lot of the change that were made. First, the delimitation has happened for the first time, and the Union Territory is was heading for the polls for the first time. Earlier it was the state. Now pertinent to mention here is that there has been a lot of the political developments that are gaining the grounds in the Union Territory. Although the Farooqullah yesterday tells us that he congratulated Mehbooba Mufti over extending the support or saying a word of her, but later on the Omarullah has to say that this is just a mere speculation and all will be cleared within the time. And so as the Mehbooba Mufti's daughter Iltija Mufti has to say that within the top high command of the party, they are going to be taken a final call on it. But remember that the main thing that came in a light by these elections is that there's an important role by the independents, key players that are going to frame in all across, be it in the Jammu or in the Kashmir as well. It was first the engineer Rashid who was continuously being castigated by the National Conference as a PDP, terming him as the BJP proxy in the Kashmir rally. Yesterday he said that the party who will be in the formation of or formulating the government in the Union Territory should hold their horses back and they should not